Welcome back to Cloud 2K, and I am your host, Cloud 2K. Before we get into today's episode, I'm proud to announce I am partnered with Dubby Energy Drink. Dubby was formulated to give you focus and energy with no jitters or crash, all while tasting amazing. If you go to the link in the description, it will take you to our sponsored flavor, Push and Punch. Use code CLOUD2K, that is CLOUD2K, at checkout for 10% off your order. Thank you to Dubby Energy for partnering with me, and enjoy the episode. Welcome back to the Patriots Dynasty Series. As you see, Week 14, we're going to Pittsburgh, and we're bringing a 1-11 record. Yep. We've just been losing a lot of close games. We've just been losing a lot of games in general, obviously being 1-11. We're playing on Thursday night. Does that change anything to give us a win? Probably not. Things aren't looking great. We have a short week this week, not much time to game plan. And our right tackle said, it is what it is. We're going to be fine. We're not going to win anyway. Commit one or fewer turnovers. Well, honestly, I got to say, since I've stopped playing every game and just started doing the moments, we've turned the ball over way less. So maybe I am the problem here. Maybe I am. I do want Hunter Henry back. I kind of like the two tight end setup we have. I can't give him 4 years. 28 years old. There's no chance in the world. Maybe 2 years I'd be willing to give him, but we offered that him. I think last episode we offered him a 2-year deal, and he wanted nothing of it. Which I get it. He's 28. A 4-year contract for some teams maybe would make sense, just not really for us. Obviously, in the game they still have Kenny Pickett, no Russell Wilson, no Justin Fields, none of that yet. Looks like they kind of struggle really to pass the ball anywhere. I'm more worried about Najee. Honestly, I think it's how it's going to go. On defense, I do say we want to we want to run the ball. But we don't always do that very well. They're pretty good against the pass, as you can see. They're number 6 in the league, but they're 28th against the run. So maybe we do that and kind of stay away from. We try to stay away from T.J. Watt because obviously it's not great for us. And I'm gonna go ahead and do these mini games for you. Hopefully we're pretty healthy, and it looks like Matthew Slater has a shoulder strain, but he was on the special teams only. He didn't really feature in the offense, so that it is what it is. And then our backup right tackle has an ACL sprain again. Doesn't play much, so that's depth we lost. But I mean, it is what it is. Hopefully, defense is pretty healthy. Looks like our defense is healthy. Thank God. We'll go ahead and before we get against the Steelers, we'll go ahead and check on the injury report. Slater's out for a game, and this Andrew is out for a game. Raekwon McMillan. So we've got all of our major players back. Thank God. We were dealing with that heavy, very, very heavy during the beginning of the season. And if we take a look at the standings, I mean, we're the worst team in the league behind the Bears at only 2 wins. And, we're on a 9-game losing streak. That's wonderful. And we won on the road, too. So we have not won at home yet. Foxborough isn't really popping right now. But, I mean, honestly, us getting the first overall pick might do really, really well for us. Obviously, when doesn't the first overall pick do well? We'll look at the prospects here. And Reggie Roach, speed rusher. We don't have much scouting on him, but B, A to C, A, B. I mean, he's good. For sure. Does he profile? He's 23. His physical's great to elite. He's going to be a really good player. There's no doubt about it. But the problem is we're desperate need of a quarterback right now. Steven Anderson still projected top 5. A, deep accuracy. B, medium. C, short. A, under pressure. He's not going to be that fast. He's going to have good strength, good throw power. I mean, throwing the runs at D. Maybe Steven Anderson isn't really the guy we're looking at. As you can see, I feel like we need to take a quarterback, but I don't know if any of these guys profile to be a number 1 overall pick. B deep accuracy, B medium, A short, A under pressure. Jeff Welch, he's going to have good to great speed, good to great throw power. Maybe Jeff Welch. I mean, I don't know. Reggie Roach is going to be the guy that's like, he's the number 1 overall pick. We might end up taking him and maybe looking for a quarterback down the board a little bit. We'll get there. We have 2 games to play today, so I don't want to waste too much time. So we're going to go ahead and go to Acrisure. A Thursday night primetime game, and here we go. We're going to get the ball first. Let's go down here. Again, I kind of still want to win games. Like, having the first overall pick is great, but, we're really bad right now. And that's obviously never – you don't want to be bad ever, even if it is kind of your main goal. We kind of get no blocking. A receiver did not block, and we lose a yard first play. Not wonderful, but you know what? We're going to get Matt Breida out in the field. Somebody that can, catch the ball in the backfield. Now, honestly, I don't want Mac Jones to be my quarterback. I'm going to be completely transparent with that. That's a great throw by Mac Jones, though, 27 yards. I don't want Mac Jones to be my quarterback next year, but he does have an option. He has his fifth-year option, which if we end up not liking any of those quarterbacks, I can pick up his fifth-year option, and he can be our quarterback next year. It's not going to be great, but maybe if we add some more talent on the team around him, Mac Jones could be decent enough because he's like a mid-70 overall. He's got star dev. Like maybe for one more year he could be like something. I mean, we find something maybe later down the board. I'm not entirely sure how that's going to go. Is we have Gesicki over the middle, and that's a great play up to the 25-yard, or I'm sorry, the 19-yard line. But of course, I wouldn't love for Mac Jones to be our quarterback, but we're kind of in a position as a team where we just need to take best player available. And if that means sticking with Mac Jones for one more year, I wouldn't like it, but I wouldn't be completely opposed to it, as we get a good 14 yards from Ramondre. I mean, honestly, when it comes to offense, we just need playmakers. We have no big breakout playmakers. Like, we have two good tight ends. We have a couple decent receivers. You know, Ramondre's a pretty decent back because he kind of finds his way up to the 1-yard line. But we don't have any, like, real speed. We don't have any real big playmakers. And I kind of think that's a good most of the reason why we're not winning is we have nobody that can really get out there and change the game. As we get to Ramondre up, and we're going to go right up the middle. Touchdown. I mean, opening drive, touchdown. That's a great way to start this game. Big third down, make the stop. I think I'd do 3rd and 7. We're going to run a Tampa 2 here. I don't know how Kenny Pickett's been doing. Dietrich Wise is rushing. Christian Barmore. Yeah, I don't really know. I mean, we could use linebacker, defensive line. We could literally use anything at all. So I'm not going to turn down any position with that first overall pick. And it's probably, I mean, an edge rusher would be great for us because we have people like Dietrich Wise and stuff like that. Christian Barmore, like, rushing the edge when they really should be more, like, they really shouldn't be playing much. Honestly, we give Judon some help over there. Might do him well. As we're going to kind of bring some pressure, not really. And I mean, that was maybe where I should have been, but I was trying to play the underneath. Kenny Pickett, 9 for 14, 98. They're doing decent. We're going to have some help here. 2nd and 7. I think I'm going to bring some pressure on this play. We should definitely be able to get to him, hopefully. Make this a 3rd and long. Is they're actually going to run the ball. Interesting. We don't have anybody that can get off a block, and Najee Harris walks in for a touchdown. That's rough. We brought pressure. Najee Harris, like, we got nobody to him. Unfortunately, it's going to how it go, or it's how it's going to go. Unfortunately, wow, if I could talk there. We are down 10-7 though. We have a 2-minute drive here. 1st and 10. We're on the 49-yard line. So basically, in their territory. That's a beautiful dot to Mike Gesicki. Mac Jones is only 5 for 11, 92 yards. Okay, we must be running the ball quite a bit. So, that's kind of what our offense is more centered around. I think, honestly, Hunter Henry could get open here, and he does. If we could just lob that ball, and he does. No, that's picked off. I should have went for an aggressive catch. I thought Mac Jones dotted it. I don't regret the throw at all. I think that was the right throw. I just think we got a pretty rough catch. Or I should have went for aggressive instead of trying to go down with it, but it is what it is. 3rd and 4 here. I'm assuming Devontae Parker's going to get open underneath, and he can hold on to it. 4th and inches. We either tie the game or we go for it, and I think a 4th down, they want us to go for it. We're going to line up with Ramondre. I don't love this, but they don't have the greatest front 7, or I'm sorry, like front interior line. So we're just going to truck right through it, and we end up getting like 4 yards, 12 carries for 55 and a touchdown for Ramondre. Having him have a good game is like very, very vital for our offense. We basically run through the running game, even though it hasn't really been there all season, but our offense hasn't really been there all season. Get it down to Gesicki. Dang, he dove at them. Joey Porter Jr. just dove at that ball. Okay. All right. I wasn't expecting that. Keeps wanting us to run bench plays, and I don't really... Holy cow, that's all he wants is bench plays. I want to get Matt Breida out there. I want Matt Breida towards the end zone. Very much could work. Not really. I'm going to drop it down. I get hit as I throw. 3rd and 10. Let's just not turn the ball over. We don't get a touchdown. It is what it is. We don't get a first down. We can tie this game up with a field goal, but we just can't. We've already turned it over once in the end zone. I can't do that twice. As R1, I think it's going to be Ferkser. No, that's Hunter Henry gets open. I dive, and he gets hit at the 1. Oh, I thought Hunter Henry could dive in. Okay, 1st and goal at the 1-yard line, and I'm going to line up in the shotgun because it takes, like, if you line up under center, they're going to come out in goal line. It's kind of a little cheesy thing. It is kind of cheesy, but it gets people off the line of scrimmage, and Matt Breida can just walk in for a touchdown, and we're up. We're going to be up 14-10, and hopefully we force a turnover. It's 3rd and 8. We have a chance. We make this a 21-10 ball game. And I'm like, I want to win, but I kind of don't want to lose that first overall pick. The more I think about it, I think Reggie Roach would actually be fantastic for us. Tyler Boyd goes up and can't get his feet down. I was I thought Joey Porter Jr. was going to make more of an effort on the football, so I kind of went for an aggressive. That might have been an area I should have went for like just a regular what do you want to call it? Just like conservative catch. But it's okay. We hit the kick. Nick Folk kicks a kick, and we are up 17-10 here on Thursday night. We get a big touchdown. I don't know who scored, but we are up 24-10. It's 4th and 15, and they're going for it. Actually, this is looking really good for us. I don't even know, like, we haven't won a game in so long, I don't even know how to react to this, but it's actually looking pretty good for us right now, as we can't get back to the ball, but the receiver can't find it. I don't know if that was Pickens. I think it might have been Pickens, but nobody could turn around for the ball. We get the ball back, don't do anything with it, but it's now 4th and 10 from their 31, 3 minutes left to go in this game. One more stop, and I can confidently say I think this game is over. Maybe I can't confidently say that with the way we've been playing this season. Probably shouldn't say that. But Kenny Pickett's going to run. He's going to make a throw. Oh, we can't pick it off. A pick would have been nice there. But it is 4th down, so we get the ball at the 31-yard line. Kenny Pickett isn't looking great. We'll go ahead and take the ball here. We're going to probably, run this to the 2-minute warning. And I mean, hey, barring some crazy, crazy outcome, which we've had a couple times, if you guys have been watching, we've had some really, really crazy endings of games. I think we're going to win our second game of the season. We're at the 2-minute warning. We're up by 14 points. And I mean, getting a first down here basically, 100% ends the game because they're going to use their timeout still. They do have all three, but again, at worst, we still kick the field goal and we go up 3 scores. So, sorry, Pittsburgh. It's going to be tough for you guys. Ramondre actually plows through everybody, goes down at the 2-yard line. They do call the timeout. Maybe I don't want to score yet. Maybe make them use their timeouts would be smart. So if I can kind of just, like, go down here. Okay, go down at the 1-yard line, make them use their second timeout. Now I'm more comfortable, like, if I score here, I score. I'm kind of just going to push. Can't get nobody to jump. I'm just going to Ramondre right up the middle. Easy touchdown. I made them use 2 of their 3 timeouts. They have one way to stop the clock now. Not worried about it. Looks like they went nowhere. It's 4th and 10. I mean, yeah, this is pretty much it. This is pretty much the game. Kyle Duggar, get out of there. They're going to flip it around. So, yeah, I don't know. The game feels a little weird. I feel like I'm being kind of pulled around by is that a pick? That's a pick. Christian Gonzalez with a pick at the 50-yard line. Yeah, for some reason, I feel like my players aren't really reacting the way I want them to, which is just a stupid little complaint right now with the way we're up, but it is kind of weird. I'll go ahead and get this first down here, make sure our defense can just take the rest of the day off. We're going to give it to Matt Breida. It's a 3-down lineman. He's going to get up for 6 for 16, a touchdown. When I don't control him, he doesn't really do as well because of his overall, but we win. We beat the Pittsburgh Steelers 31-10. I mean, we won a game. That's all I can really say. Kenny Pickett, 18 for 40, 190 yards, 2 picks. So I'll have to go look at that. Mac Jones didn't really have a great game either. 11 for 26, 157 in that pick. Rushing, Ramondre, 22 for 102 and 2 touchdowns. Our offense runs through this guy. The last time he had a big game, we ended up winning. But remember, if he got hurt at halftime, back in like week 2, I think it was. So, I mean, he's huge for us. Najee, 14 for 60, a touchdown. He was okay. Matt Breida got in the end zone. Receiving, George Pickens, 9 for 99. That's kind of funny. Hunter Henry, 3 for 31, 2 for 36, 2 for 49. Yeah, we didn't really throw the ball that well today, so that is what that is. On defense, so Christian Gonzalez with a pick, and then Jabril Peppers got the other pick. We had 3 sacks. Dietrich Wise got in for 2. Lawrence Guy got in for 2. Neither one of the guys that are the standouts, but I mean, hey, they got in, and we won our second game of the season. A W on the stat sheet. We love that. It's been a long time. Sorry about that, Steelers fans. It kind of sucks. You guys had to be the ones to get our wrath. But you know what? Riley Reef, I guess that talk worked. We have plus 10 morale for each offensive player, which is good because their morale is disgusting being 2-11. So maybe that'll help them start playing better. And, yeah, we're going to view weekly awards. We have somebody for weekly award. Adrian Phillips wins Defensive Player of the Week for the AFC with 10 tackles, a sack, and a pick. I didn't think he had the pick. I thought it was Jabril Peppers and Christian Gonzalez. But I'm not going to question it. I don't know. This game can kind of bust it up right now. But it is what it is. We're going to go ahead and go to the Chiefs in Week 15. So this is the Chiefs. They're 10-3. We're 2-11. We can play spoiler. Ooh. I like the idea of that. I mean, they guys just won the Super Bowl in real life. I know the season is going exactly the way we wanted it to, but it's more important to remember that we can't just phone it in for the rest of the year. I completely agree. Beat the Chiefs for a significant boost to your roster. I don't know if that's XP, morale. I don't know what that's going to be. We're going to go into our weekly strategy again. Defend medium back. I mean, they're great everywhere. It's just going to be very, very tough. They don't run the ball well, it seems like, but we tend to give up rushing yards. Run outside, yeah. I mean, they're not good against the run, but Chris Jones in the middle is going to make running the ball a living hell. And pass for 2 touchdown passes, yeah, I'm going to go ahead and do these mini games. The sad thing is when I do these mini games, like if I ever got a upgrade to like a what do you call, like if anyone got the star dev, superstar dev, I would show you, but it just hasn't happened. We can't get any dev trait increases, but whatever. On offense, hopefully everybody's healthy this week. Turf toe for Trent Brown. All right, we're gonna be without our left tackle today. That kind of sucks, and I didn't. I actually went through it instead of on defense, so I'm actually gonna double check our injury report. Hopefully it's just Trent Brown. That's a big loss, obviously, just for this week. No left tackle. Yeah, again, not good, not good. We do have some player upgrades though, and we'll see what we got going on here. We have Juju, Ramondre, Devontae. We got a couple good ones here. Juju, I mean, it needs to be faster. Route running could always be better. I'm probably physical is interesting. Deep threat. We need people that can just get open. He's gonna play up to a 93 now, and I did slot. I thought I did deep threat. That's maybe I just completely bugged out there. I don't know. The game feels kind of weird controlling today. Power back, elusive back. We're just going to do elusive back. He is our power back, but we need him to be just better in the open field. Agility, ball carrier vision, change of direction, juke move, spin move. That's cool. That's a good upgrade. Only 90 speed. Kind of sucks. Devontae Parker, you're not going to be here next year. So honestly, his route running just needs to be better. And I'm wondering if that's going to be. I'll just do deep threats for him. I mean, he can be improved everywhere. He gets 2 to catching, 2 to deep route, 1 to release. So that's a good upgrade for him. Mac Jones has an upgrade. Okay, what are we looking at for Mac Jones? 85 throw power is disgusting. Accuracy is, I mean, it needs to be better, but it's not awful. Throwing a run can be better. I think I'm going to do probably strong arm. He's playing out to a 77 overall. He's a true 76. He gets +3 awareness and +1 throw actually mid. I mean, that's playing up to an 87. He's decently accurate. It's just that throw power at 85 makes it tough. Demario Douglas gets an upgrade. This is a guy that could be one of our, not premier, but like a receiver here in the next couple of years. Got decent speed. His catching, his route running just needs to be better. I mean, that's all it is. And I probably end up doing deep threat for that. So he's up to a 70 overall deep threat. I think it's 70, maybe 70 overall, maybe 71 overall with the morale boost. +2 to awareness, catching, medium route, release. Dope. And then I don't know if there's anybody else here I'm really worried about. Nope, that's all I'm really worried about. We're going to go ahead and just jump into the game against the Chiefs. I mean, I know I'm kind of blowing through this, but like I said, with the way the season's going, we're just going through these moments. We're trying to rush through this season a little bit so we can get to the offseason, get some players, maybe next season go back to playing the full games. This is a Monday night primetime. So we played last Thursday, and then we had an extra time off then to get to this next Monday. So we are on, 10 days worth of rest? Maybe we go on a bit of a winning streak here. Tyler Boyd, we're going to run basically at Chris Jones, which I don't love. We're going to cut back up. There was really nothing there. The outside wasn't blocked. Yeah, running the ball against this defense is going to be tough just because they're a high-rated team and they're going to get the pressure. But that's okay. I might be wild for saying this, but I kind of trust Mac Jones right now. We're going to drop this to Ramondre. We're not going to drop it to Ramondre because we have no left tackle, and George Karlaftis got in there. That's not even George Karlaftis. I can't even say his name. We don't have much offensive line help, and that's going to make it tough on that left side. Looks like Juju's going to get open on the break, and he kind of did. He got swatted away, though. We are unfortunately going to punt away on our first drive, which wasn't great because we did score a touchdown last game, and we ended up winning. But that's okay. I'm just worried about what is going on here. Okay, we got the punt away. I was worried we weren't going to get a punt away. Our biggest problem is going to be, I think we can score points this game. It's going to be about stopping the Chiefs' offense, which behind Patrick Mahomes is going to be very, very tough to do. Thank God I'm not really playing it. As they go down the field, defense needs our help. 2nd and 3. They could very much run the ball here, but I don't know if they're going to do that because they just don't run the ball a lot in simulation. It's 2nd and 3. They're not going to hand it off as I was supposed to be there, and I'm diving at the ground. They get a first down, 4 for 6, 55 yards for Patrick Mahomes. It's a good start. We don't really have the corners to play man coverage, but then again, they don't really have a great receiving core outside of, obviously, Travis Kelce is that guy. They're going to run the ball with, and Juwan Bentley can't get there, but we do have Adrian Phillips get Isaiah Pacheco in the, I guess he got a yard or two. So that is what that is. We're going to bring pressure here on 2nd and goal. It looks like they might run the ball again. So we can get Juwan Bentley to kind of blow up this play as they do snap it. Oh, okay. We got pressure. The running back picked up Juwan Bentley, but that was enough for Mahomes to miss the throw. 3rd and goal. There's no way they're running the ball. So maybe this is a stupid decision considering where we are on the field. But we're just going to rush 4. We're going to be there. We're going to... We stopped him at the 1. Oh, my God. Christian Gonzalez kind of pushes Kadarius Toney out of the 1-yard line. And we're somehow... I don't want to hit the kicker because then they'll just get a touchdown no matter what. But they take the 3. We hold them to 3 when they were on the 1-yard line. That's great defense by the Patriots. Great defense, guys. Now let's hope our offense can just kind of get on the field and maybe do something about it. And we're pushing. 1st and goal at the 14-yard line. We'll go out in a run play. I guess I don't want to run against Chris Jones, so we're going to run to the left, see if we can get a hole. Whoa, what has happened? We're getting bumped around. We don't really get anywhere. It's only a 2nd carry for 9 yards, so that's not exactly the offense we want to run. And it's got this stupid halfback angle play, man. The play never works. I don't like it, but that's all they want to call. That and the bench play. Gesicki maybe could have been open. R1 gets open. That's Tyler Boyd across the middle of the field. He gets about 5, 3rd and 3. I mean, we're in field goal range for sure, but we can't pass up touchdown opportunities against this team. We need to take the lead. Devontae Parker could get open, or it's going to be Matt Breida underneath, is really the two that I'm looking at. As Juju does get the good break, and Juju, he gets back. Maybe I should have threw it a little more of a bullet instead of a lob. The defender does get back and knocks it away from Juju, and I'm assuming we're just going to tie this game at 3. Yeah, they want to kick the field goal, and as long as I can make it, because I've missed a couple this year, you guys have seen that, perfectly timed, we're going to tie this game at 3. Big 3rd down, make the stop. We're going to bring pressure. We got to bring you guys up. We're going to bring pressure and hopefully get to Mahomes before he can throw the ball. As we had a free rusher, but Kyle Duggar didn't stack the line like I wanted him to. If you stack the line on Kelsey there and make him fight through, I think we get to Mahomes there, but they don't do it because the game doesn't really understand press coverage, unfortunately. So they have it 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line as nobody's open, and Mahomes is going to run out and just throw it out of bounds, 2nd and 10. I thought he had a receiver underneath, but he decided not to throw it, thank God, because he would have definitely had some yards there. And yeah, we'll pull these guys up. I just need you guys to step up, and they kind of do. We have some free rushing again. Another free rusher, Mahomes, and he just gets that ball away. 3rd and 10. That time I manually brought him up and got him to play press. Maybe that's what I got to do, just manually bring him up because the game's not going to do that, unfortunately. 3rd and 10 again. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to play some man coverage. Hopefully that means everybody's taken care of. Kyle Duggar very much scares me. Yep, Kyle Duggar on Travis Kelce is not a matchup for us, but we don't really have anybody I feel comfortable with there. So they get the 1st down. We do stop them at the 1, and, we stopped them last time down here. Let's see if we can do it again. They're 100% going to run the ball. 100% going to run this ball. They're going to hold it to the fullback. Mason, I don't know who you are, but Adrian Phillips gets in there, takes out your legs, and we're going to have a 2nd and goal from now the 2-yard line. Let's do it again. I don't know if they're going to run the ball again, but if they do, I feel confident. They pitch it outside. Pacheco, Adrian Phillips gets there with Juwan Bentley. Adrian Phillips has been great these past 2 weeks in coverage and against the run. Maybe we got something going there. Judon, you're going to blitz. We need that. We're just going to play underneath as Travis Kelce just finds an open spot in the zone. Touchdown. Man, couldn't stop him there that time. It's 3rd and 7 at the 47-yard line, and this is probably the last time we're going to get it before halftime. I don't even know who got the ball first, so that's going to be kind of a tough one. Gesicki kind of got open, but for some reason Mac Jones just missed the throw. Wasn't pressured, just missed the throw, and we blew a really bad opportunity. But we get a turnover. I'm assuming it was an interception. We have the ball at the 19-yard line again. That's a big, big play for our defense, and I'm throwing the ball to – that's a terrible pass. Thank God it was knocked away. That ball perfectly actually did not go where I wanted it, at the very back of the end zone, and it wasn't there. And for some reason, they have Ramondre in on this instead of Matt Breida. Okay. Yeah. The routes just took a while to develop. Tyler Boyd was getting open in the back of the end zone, and I'm blowing this opportunity. We had really good starting position, and I'm just not playing well. Not playing well. 3rd and 10. It's not over yet. We have a free rusher, and yep, we can't get the ball off. We had a free rusher at us. We probably weren't going to get the first down anyway, but that sucks. That's on me. I had a very, very bad offensive possession there, but you know what? It's going to be a 10-6 ball game. We're doing decent. We're keeping up with them somehow, kind of. Our defense is playing well outside of that last touchdown. We'll see if we can hold them again before halftime, and I think they might get the ball as they just, right down the field. We're going to bring pressure here and just hope we can one-on-one guard them, which I have no belief that we can, but we're going to be here for it as Mahomes throws it through the back of the end zone. Okay, and it hasn't been a pick because Mahomes has no picks. 2nd and goal, rush 3. We're just going to play coverage. I don't know what else we can really do in this scenario. There's no way they're throwing the ball, so that's what I got to be here for. As we can't make the tackle, but we do make the tackle. Kadarius Toney gets down. They're going to call the timeout and probably hit this field goal. I'm assuming that's a great way to tackle him in front of you. Don't let him get in the end zone. And hey, you know what? For as great as this offense is, we just held them to 13 points in the first half. If our offense can just get a ball in the end zone, man, then I think we'd be okay. But I think they do get the ball out of half. They get another field goal, so it's a 10-point game. We're not quite in field goal range. We need a couple more yards to be in field goal range. They have full momentum, so that's tough. That's tough. R1 gets open underneath, and Tyler Boyd gets hit. We're not getting separation from our defensive backs, which is kind of the problem right now. Our offense is struggling. For as great as our defense has been this game, I'm pretty upset at our offense for not being able to capitalize on some of the opportunities they've given us. Wow, that was a balloon coverage by me, but he missed the throw. Patrick Mahomes misses, I think that was Kadarius Toney, just wide open in the end zone. That's a huge play. That is a huge play, as Travis Kelce then just gets wide open. We can have 8 people in coverage, and so he's just going to be wide open because, I don't know. That's tough. I don't love this. We're going to try to get pressure on Mahomes. Hasn't really worked much today. We have a free rusher, and we can't get out there. MVS scores a touchdown, and this game's getting away from us. I'm really upset at our offense. Our defense, holding them to 23 points, we should have damn near 20 points right now. I'm upset at our offense this game, and this is one of those games that make me realize we do need another quarterback, but it also makes me realize we need receivers because we're not having much help, and I held the ball too long. We need receivers because we're not getting open. Yeah, the Chiefs got us in this one, 30-6. It's 4th down again. We should have very much kept up with this game, but there's a reason. There's a reason we only have a couple wins this season. We're not a good offense, and our defense got really, really tired from being on the field constantly. They had a couple turnovers, and we just couldn't do anything with them. But I guess we're just here for some stats. Maybe make this a closer game than it really is. Juju's one-on-one on the side. He's not going to beat that, of course, because we just don't have him. But Tyler Boyd is going to catch the ball at the 4-yard line. 15 for 32, 182. Yeah, Mac Jones is not making this easy. He's not giving himself any favors here this game. But it is what it is. Gesicki might end up open. Gesicki's going to be open. We're going to drop it down to him. He holds on to a touchdown. And I'm curious, there's new kickoff rules coming to the NFL next season. I'm curious to see how they're going to work in game as we No, that was the perfect onside kick. It was that was it. It was a perfect onside kick. We just couldn't quite get it down. There might have been something. It was a 2-score game. We might have had something there, but unfortunately, they get it. They go down and get a field goal. Juju! Oh, that ball floated. I should have maybe bulleted that a little bit. He got open. Oh, I'm upset about that. I'm upset about that onside kick. I feel like that was perfectly executed. We just couldn't quite get down the field in time. Man, that's rough. That is definitely rough. It's going to be 3rd and 3. I guess we'll run hurry up here, right? There's no reason not to. Juju's getting, double teamed over there. I guess they're really that worried about him. Square's open across the middle. That is going to be Devontae Parker. Get out of bounds. He gets out of bounds at the 42. They're out of full momentum. It's a 3-score game. I have no confidence in us, but if we can at least make the score look closer, I guess it's moral victories at this point in time. I like Mike Gesicki. He got open, but I got hit as I threw and didn't get there, unfortunately. we got to win this episode. That's something I haven't been able to say for, quite a long time, actually. So I'm actually really happy that we at least got a win there. And yeah, these guys are just swatting it away, dude. This game, you get massive vertical increases and stuff like that when you go to swat instead of intercept the ball. And they've kind of just taken a few. I thought we've had a few people wide open this game, and we just don't quite get it. We're just gonna make a big play for Gesicki, and he gets it knocked out. It was kind of, I don't know. I thought he more dropped that than he really did get it knocked out. But I don't know. Maybe this offseason we try to find ourselves a true number one receiver. Is it gonna make a difference? 100% not. But having a guy that can, good accuracy. You cannot tell me it's good accuracy when he just misses the throw. So that wasn't as good of a game for us. Our defense fell apart in the second half because they were constantly on the field. Mahomes, 32 for 45, just diced us up. Mac Jones was, again, not great. We kind of helped Pacheco in shape. Ramondre did nothing on the ground today. Travis Kelce, we couldn't stop him. MVS, yeah. Our defense just, we couldn't keep up with them in the second half because our offense just sucked. Playing spoiler, let's just say that didn't happen. It definitely didn't happen. We weren't expected to pull off the upset anyway, so it kind of makes sense. Next week, we are going to Denver, and yeah, no, we're not going to be good. We have 3 games left in the season. I'm trying to figure out how I want to do this. We might do for our next episode, we might do 16 and 17, and then for the next episode, do week 18, and then like the re-signing period, and then do the off season, like the free agency in its own video. We are 2-12. We picked up a win. We're still gonna be probably last in the league, I'm assuming. Yeah, the Jets and Bears have 3 wins now, so they won a game. Yeah, obviously not great. But we did win a game, and that's gonna have to be it for now. We'll see you guys in the next video. Please go down, like, comment, subscribe, check out the podcast Timeout with J&G every Wednesday, every Saturday, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.